Hello, fellow enjoyers of the AFL. It's Matt here with another SUPERCOACH video. And yeah, this week, another bad score. Dropped ranks again. The score could have been alright, and as you can see by the thumbnail, it's pretty obvious to see where I went wrong. Houston, I backed in the halfback designated kicker against St Kilda, and apparently Kane Farrell became the guy, which is pretty annoying. But anyway, is what it is. Like, if I look around the rest of the field, it's like a few what ifs here. You know what I mean? Like, Oliver was going crazy at one point. Simpkin was going crazy at one point. I think he had 50 at halftime or around about there, whatever it was. But then the Bulldogs midfield just took over. So he was my trade in this week. He's F6 for me because we've got Fisher there at the moment. One nice little piece of news though that I've just seen right now. Colby, my boy Colby, is finally back. That means Fisher's out, which is not ideal, but it means I can finally, have my boy. It's been 7 weeks. Yeah, I think he should be all right, man. He should be all right. Now, with setting up the team this week, there's no, unfortunately, it's actually, that's nice. Darcy Jones back. All my players who are non-playing, they're all early. So Reed, Fisher, Dawson, they're all early. So there's not much looping going on here. It's just going to be, whatever you get is what you get. And, hopefully I can pick the right captain this week. Ridley, actually, there's one that disappointed me. Ridley is a big scammer, bro. Big scammer. He better play well this week. Otherwise nothing. What am I going to do to the guy? Anyway, could be a rage trade somewhere down the line, which not ideal. But anyway, yeah. So looking at the team, let's go optimize. What has that done for us? What has that done? Nothing really. Nothing. We're already optimal. Let's have a look. What can we do here? So, because we have 5 as an extra, we're somewhat full primo this week, even with Fisher out. So I'm not going to trade him. I'm happy to hold on to him. It seems like it was just a bit of a leg knock. He didn't feel so great. He'll be back next week, you'd think. But the main question is, who are we going to VC this week? Now, Dacos is a strong option on the Friday night. Get it over and done with. Having a look around. So probably, look, Butters, I feel like Butters, does he usually do all right against the Bulldogs? Even though Bulldogs have a strong midfield. Yeah, all right. Not too bad. That's an option. There's not really much. You would think, so for example, Walsh, 148 this week, excellent. But you would think he gets the Bedford tag because Cripps is just too big to be tagged by Bedford. Let's be fair. Another little option there is, a little Ryan VC. Now, last time against Richmond, if you guys remember, 197. So that could be the go. And you know what? Let's have a look. We've got the little DFSA DVP open. If we go designated kicker against, I shouldn't be going with designated kickers ever again, but Richmond +8. So look, that might be the go. Ryan VC, and then Gorn. Yep. I think I've talked myself into it. That'll do. Ryan VC, Gorn captain against West Coast. And that could go terribly wrong. Whoa. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's for now, that's it. I might change my mind tomorrow and just do a quick, I'll go Dacos. Might be one of those situations. But anyway, not a lot to talk about this week. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to sneak over and do a Draftland detour. And I don't know what I'm doing just yet this week. So McKerch is back. In regards to the looping situations, I just brought in Draper because I saw Goldstein got managed. So that means he's going to get nice little ruck time. And because he's playing on the Friday, we can loop him around. But I don't even know if I want him, to be honest with you. I don't because I managed to get Kennedy and Comben, who fill up the forward line quite nicely. Fisher's out. So as it is, the forward line's pretty solid. And I think I'd rather loop Comben and Bedford, to be honest with you. I think that's enough. Draper can probably go. Jordan might have to go. My boy Jimmy Jordan, who I really like him, but he's just the tagging role is not, especially because he's going on to halfbacks and stuff. It's not really conducive to scoring as much as I like. This week, who do the Swans have? They have St Kilda. Who'll probably go to Sinclair. That's their only. Oh, or even Naz. Maybe Naz. So if he tags, he might tag Sinclair. He might tag my other boy. But anyway, is what it is. Yeah, that's kind of it. Was that my only trades? At one stage, I had Sidebottom in the team, and I got rid of him for Draper. That's kind of it. We'll shout out the guy who we versed last week. We'll shout out our boy Perry, the Dutchman. He had some big scores. Dunkley, Walshy, Dylan Moore. I feel a little bit hard done by in this game, considering Fisher got subbed off at 3/4 time. I had a couple teaser scores, like Clayton got a 101, but could have been better than that. But yeah, otherwise, look, shout out to him. Well deserved win. His team's looking really good. And also, actually, another one, Stengel, I think was on like single digits midway through the second. They managed to get a 75. So, in saying this, he did have Pitternet. He brought in Pitternet last minute because the Conning was his laid out. So, you know what? Yeah, he probably deserved the win. Anyway, next week, round 17, we have MA Lakers. Now, this is a big match because he's 5th and he needs to beat me to try to sneak into the 8. His team's pretty good, man. His team's pretty good. Look, I think my lower end might be a little bit better than his, but his top end, like looking, Dakes. Yeah, it's just Dakes. But no, not pretty good team. Pretty good team, man. That could go either way. Yeah, so I think we're just going to keep this episode short. Just a little update on, how bad my team's going. Look, I think this week, depending, I don't know how aggressive people are going to be with trading out Fisher and trying to get an extra score in, but I think I've sort of positioned myself well, having, the extra in 5. Who, shout out to him, little run with roll. Who would he go with this week? No one from Richmond. He's going to go with Taranto. Maybe he goes with Taranto and does a similar thing. Shout out to him for having a better score. We have Rankin, and a lot of people are going to want to get Rankin, but he's probably, it's a tough round against Brizzy, but it's Rankin. He's so classy. He'll be just fine. I don't know who we're going to put as emergencies. It doesn't really matter. Darcy Jones back for a little bit of cash gen. Yeah, so look, if Dowling and Darcy Jones can pick up their price, Josh Clark can keep his price, maybe there's another opportunity for another player. With one up, one down, we might be able to get someone else who's pretty decent. But yeah, I'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble. All the best for this week. See you on the next one.
Give up. Just quit. Because in this life, you can't win. Yeah, sure, you can try. But in the end, you're just going to lose. Big time. Because the world is run by the man. The man? Oh, you don't know the man?